Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to welcome you to today's presentation. We'll be exploring the important topic of challenges and opportunities in workplace safety, with a special focus on Caribbean perspectives. Over the next few minutes, we'll discuss some key issues, share insights, and look at ways to improve safety in our workplaces across the Caribbean. Let's get started. Many people get sick or hurt at work every year, which is a significant concern. Work-related illnesses and accidents not only affect individuals' health, but also have serious consequences for businesses and communities. These incidents cost lives and money, highlighting the importance of safety in the workplace. When workplaces are safe and healthy, everyone benefits. Employees are healthier and more productive, and the economy as a whole can grow stronger. That's why occupational safety and health, or OSH, truly matters. It's about creating a work environment where everyone can thrive, stay safe, and contribute their best. Let's take a closer look at the current situation in the Caribbean. First, it's important to recognize that there are high rates of work-related deaths and illnesses across the region. This is a serious concern that affects not only individuals and families, but also the broader economy. Many workers in the Caribbean are part of the informal sector, which includes self-employed individuals, micro-business owners, and domestic workers. These workers often lack the protections and safety measures that formal employment provides, making them more vulnerable to hazards. Additionally, hazards in the workplace are frequently ignored or accepted as just part of the job, what we might call normal. This attitude can lead to complacency and a lack of effort to improve working conditions, which only exacerbates the risks. Overall, these issues highlight the urgent need for better awareness and action to protect all workers, regardless of their sector or employment status. This is a crucial part of our broader goal to improve occupational health and safety across the Caribbean. Let's take a closer look at some common work hazards that can affect our safety and health. First, we have chemicals like paint, adhesives, dust, and smoke. These substances can pose risks through inhalation or contact, so it's important to handle them carefully and use proper protective equipment. Next, biological hazards such as viruses and bacteria are also a concern, especially in environments where hygiene is critical. They can cause infections if we're not cautious. Then, there are ergonomic risks like bad posture or heavy lifting, which can lead to musculoskeletal problems over time. Paying attention to proper ergonomics can help prevent these issues. Lastly, stress and mental health risks are often overlooked, but are just as important. High-pressure environments, long hours, or poor work-life balance can take a toll on our mental well-being. Recognizing and managing these hazards is essential to maintaining a safe and healthy workplace for everyone. Many illnesses, like asthma and certain cancers, are actually caused by exposure to hazards at work. It's a serious issue because these health problems can develop over time, often unnoticed until they become quite severe. The good news is that by reducing these hazards, we can actually prevent many of these diseases from occurring in the first place. This not only saves lives, but also improves the quality of life for workers. No one should ever have to face such health risks simply because of their job. Preventing these problems is possible when we identify and control the hazards early. That's why focusing on prevention is so important. It's about protecting workers and making sure they go home safe and healthy every day. This connects directly to our overall goal, creating safer workplaces for everyone. So, when it comes to the laws designed to protect workers, we often find that they are either outdated or only apply to specific workplaces. This means that many current regulations might not reflect the realities of today's work environments. Additionally, these laws tend to focus mainly on physical injuries, like cuts or fractures, but they often overlook other hazards that workers face, such as exposure to harmful substances or psychological stress. Another significant issue is the lack of consistent monitoring, reporting, and medical checks for workers. Without regular oversight and health assessments, potential problems can go unnoticed until they become serious. All of these points highlight some of the key challenges in our current legislation. They reveal gaps that need to be addressed if we want to truly protect workers in all aspects of their health and safety. This ties back to our overall theme of improving workplace safety comprehensively, not just in isolated areas. Workplaces can be environments where infectious diseases spread quickly if we're not careful. This means that the risk isn't just in hospitals or clinics. It can happen anywhere people gather and share spaces. Healthcare workers, bus drivers, and security staff are especially at high risk because they interact with many different people every day. Their work puts them on the front lines of exposure, which makes it even more important to focus on protective measures. Now, while PPE, personal protective equipment, is essential, it's not enough on its own. PPE is just one part of the puzzle. Equally important are proper training and safe work practices. These help ensure that everyone knows how to use PPE correctly and follow procedures that minimize risk. Looking back at COVID-19, we learned some vital lessons. The pandemic showed us that a comprehensive approach, combining PPE, training, and safe practices, is crucial to protecting workers and controlling the spread of infection. So, as we move forward, applying these lessons in our workplaces is key to keeping everyone safe and healthy. All right, let's talk about how occupational safety and health, or OSH, impacts our broader health and development goals. When systems are weak, they struggle to prevent diseases effectively or respond quickly during emergencies. This can really hinder progress toward healthier communities. On the other hand, having strong OSH systems is crucial, not just for protecting workers, but also for supporting economic growth. When workers are safe and healthy, productivity increases and economies can thrive. So, in summary, investing in robust OSH measures isn't just about individual safety. It has significant public health implications and helps us move closer to our overall development objectives. Now that we've outlined the key actions needed, let's talk about putting OSH laws into practice immediately. It's essential that we don't delay. Taking swift action helps protect workers right away. Training and education are the backbone of this effort, so we must ensure that both workers and employers understand their responsibilities and know how to maintain a safe environment. Regular monitoring of hazards and health conditions is also critical. This isn't a one-time task, but an ongoing process to catch issues early. It's important to remember that hazards go beyond just physical injuries. We need to include all types of risks, chemical, biological, ergonomic, and psychosocial, to create a comprehensive safety culture. And we can't forget that some jobs and industries pose higher risks than others, so we should prioritize those high-risk areas to maximize our impact. Ultimately, these key actions form the foundation of a proactive and effective safety strategy. By focusing on these areas, we're not just complying with laws, we're actively creating safer workplaces for everyone. Occupational diseases and injuries are entirely preventable, and that's a crucial point to remember. When we implement the right safety measures and health protocols, we can significantly reduce or even eliminate these risks. Safe and healthy work environments do more than protect individual workers. They also benefit the economy by reducing costs related to healthcare, lost productivity, and workers' compensation. Now, especially here in the Caribbean, the need for action is urgent. We cannot afford to wait any longer. Improving occupational safety and health, or OSH, is essential for the well-being of our people and the sustainability of our economies. So the key takeaway from this presentation is this: we all have a role to play in making workplaces safer. Whether you're a policymaker, employer, worker, or stakeholder, your actions today will shape a healthier, safer future for everyone. Let's commit to taking that action now.